Welcome. I think we're live to Are You Smarter Than a Naturalized Citizen? Episode number 7. I am your host, attorney Amanda Schaefer. We have 2 brand new contestants today who we will introduce shortly. We'll give everybody a few seconds to join here. I'm making sure we're all good. You guys are good over there? Okay. Oh, I didn't make this smaller. Okay. So while we wait for a couple more for people to join us, I'll go over the rules a little bit. This is all the questions and answers come from the USCIS naturalization test. And the naturalization test is what you have to take if you are not born in the US and you do not derive or acquire citizenship. So basically, anyone not born in the US who wants to become a citizen has to take this test and pass. It's a civil test. And you also take the English test as well. And then you have your interview and the application. But this is usually the part where everybody's studying and everything. And you have to get 6 out of 10 questions correct. Today we're going to go to 10 because 6 is pretty quick, especially when we have such smart contestants like we do today. So make it go a little bit longer and give you guys a little bit more of a sense of what's on the test. And again, these questions are taken verbatim from USCIS. I am not making anything up. I'm not interpreting anything. The only thing I will be interpreting is if your answer complies with the answer key, just as a USCIS officer. So essentially, I'm the judge, jury, and executioner, if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, works.
All right. So the only other real rule is it's going to be you have to wait till I finish reading the question before you buzz in. If you buzz in before I finish reading the question, you'll forfeit your turn for that round. Other than that, 1st to 10 wins. I will not tell you the score as I go. Feel free to keep score on your own, but it's more suspenseful this way. In order to choose who goes first, we pick categories. And then I'll pick the question, and then you both get ready to buzz in. We're going to flip this coin. This is a coin I've been using for every show. It is a really cool coin. If I should put a picture of this somewhere. It's from the 1964 Tokyo Olympics.
Oh, cool.
Wow. So the heads here are the heads, and the tails is like the Olympic sign. So we're going to flip that coin in a second. So why don't we begin the show now? We got some comments going on. Kano says hi. What's the problem? No problem here. So we're gonna get going, and then we'll get to introductions and then to the show. All right. I gotta share the screen. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, and welcome again to Are You Smarter Than a Naturalized Citizen? I am your host, attorney Amanda Schaefer. I am born and raised in New York, go Yankees. And my fun fact today is that I play softball for my college alumni team in Central Park. It's a lot of fun. I actually didn't get to play last year thanks to COVID. So I'm really excited to get out there this year. I practice immigration, family, criminal law here in New York City. Today's quote, it doesn't come from me. It comes from Marilyn Voss Savant, who I forgot to look up to see who it is, but I really like the quote. What is the essence of America? Finding and maintaining that perfect, delicate balance between freedom to and freedom from. And I really like this quote. I thought that's true. We're not perfect here, but to a very large extent, we do have that balance between protecting our freedom and protecting the freedom of others. And that's a really hard balance to find. So that is my quote today and why I'm proud to be an American. Is this someone? Rombin says that Dear Marilyn is the advice columnist. I was going to look at it. I was like, if I'm putting the quote, I should look this up. Ran out of time. So hopefully she gives good advice. My photos today. So this is Yankee Stadium. I took this last week, I think, when I was there. It's a panorama. I'm very proud of this picture. But the reason I took it is not to show you all how great my iPhone photography is, but because this is what reminds me of home the most, America, New York. When I went to college, when I'd fly home, I'd fly over Yankee Stadium. That's how I knew I was home. My family's from the Bronx. Before the Bronx, it was Poland and Russia. But, since we've been in America, which is a while, it's been the Bronx. And I've, I love the Yankees. So I thought this was a cool picture. And on the baseball theme / my fun fact, here I am playing softball. This was about 20 degrees outside. We were playing a fall tournament. I was cold, but I love playing. And so no matter what the temperature is, I'm out there. It was weird too this year because that summer we were playing in heat that was like 110 degrees. And then we played in 20-degree weather like a few months later. So climate change for you. That is your host. And now let's meet our contestants. Contestant number 1, please introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lauren Joe. I'm also an immigration attorney here in New York. I'm located in Brooklyn. I was raised in Connecticut, though, but I also am a Yankee fan, so I appreciate the Yankee fandom here. I haven't been to a game yet this year, but hopefully soon. So my fun fact that I have there is that I always thought my family was from Poland. My maiden name is Perkowski, very Polish. But I was doing some research into genealogy on Ancestry.com and found my family's naturalization certificates from like 1910, and it showed that they were actually from Russia. So I think it was Poland that was part of Russia at the time. Poland wasn't a country, but I thought it was very interesting that they actually came from Russia, not from Poland. But anyway, I'm an immigration attorney. I own Lauren Joe Law, solo law firm in Brooklyn, and I practice business and family immigration.
Well, Lauren, thank you for joining us today and sharing that about your family. And can you please tell us why you're proud to be an American?
So I have here the vast opportunities that cannot be found in many parts of the world, especially for women. That's something big, and one of the photos that we have here will kind of relate to that as well.
All right, and let's see what those photos are.
Yeah.
And who is this?
Not that one, but that's Yogi. So that's my cat Yogi, named after Yogi Berra of the Yankees as well. Yeah. I didn't name him. My husband had him before I even met him. But that's Yogi helping me draft an immigration petition there on the computer. So I call him my paralegal.
I like it. I like it. Very, very helpful.
Yeah.
And who do we have here?
So here, these are my in-laws and my sister-in-law. They are naturalized citizens, or the in-laws are naturalized citizens. So I need to make them proud today and win. But they came from South Korea in the 70s to the U.S. and actually were both born in North Korea. So we're refugees from North Korea to South Korea, and then came to the U.S. and had so many opportunities here. My mother-in-law has done very well in real estate and everything in her own businesses. So it just really shows what America can do.
A true American dream story.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, Lauren, for sharing. And let's meet contestant number 2. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, everybody. My name is Andrea Rodriguez-Tarasi. I am also an immigration attorney. I practice out in Long Island. I have an office in Holbrook. I practice, I do a lot of defense work and some family work, and done some, appeal work that I enjoy as well. What else can I tell you? I am a naturalized citizen. I was born in Bogota, Colombia, and I came to the United States when I was 10. Became a citizen in 1998. So I, did have the wonderful experience of taking the civics exam and, being intimidated by a USCIS officer, with direct experience. And I have 2 little.
Oh no, you're breaking up. Is it me? Andrea, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, good.
Broke
up for a sec. You guys, last I heard, was you have 2 kids.
Yes, I have 2 girls, and they are staying up late to enjoy this show because it's going to be a learning experience. Because I'm going to show them how mommy can lose if she loses, in an adult way. So it's exciting for everybody here.
Both of you, you're both gonna do great. Thank you, Andrea, for joining us as well. And can you please tell us why you're proud to be an American?
I love the diversity this country offers. I come from a country that's, 90% Catholic, or it's very, in many ways, homogeneous, although we really aren't. But coming to the States exposed me to so many different people and cultures and religions. And I think it's a wonderful thing that you're able to experience so much in your own neighborhood. So I love that. As living in this country as a U.S. citizen, I get the benefits of diversity.
I totally agree. Thank you for sharing that. And we have a few pictures for you. First, we have this one and this one. Who I believe they're the same person.
Yes, as I am obsessed with Frida Kahlo in her work. Obviously my puppy, that's Frida. That's my German Shepherd, and that was on the other picture. That's me trying to be Frida for Halloween a couple of years ago. So just to share a little bit of what, really drives me.
Well, you look great, and I think you nailed it. And we have one more.
Oh, look at me. Yay. I'm like, look at the hair. I'm like,
I love it. That is so
very 90s.
Yes. I got the choker. Yeah. So that's my naturalization certificate. And this is the first time I see it in years that I pull it out and look at it. And I must admit that taking it out and look at it again, it kind of gave me like a warm and fuzzy feeling. It's like I can remember that particular day. So it's, yeah.
You know what I've just realized, because I've seen so many of these over the years, they've never really changed the naturalization certificate, what it looks like. Like, they've changed the green card so much,
yeah.
The work permits, social security cards, they've never changed either. But you would think they would have changed it. Very interesting. Well, thank you for sharing this with us as well, and both of you for playing. And before we get to the actual game, just a quick reminder of the 2 main rules here today. The first to 10 wins. When you take the naturalization test, it's 6 out of 10. You get 10 questions, 10 tries, essentially. You got to get 6 right in order to pass. But we're going to go to 10 today because I have a feeling we'll get a lot of the answers right. And we also just want to give you guys more of an opportunity to hear what some of the questions are. And you can't buzz in until I finish reading the question. Our buzzers are ready. Our contestants are ready. So let's get to the game. All right. I'm going to have one of you call it in the air. Andrea, heads or tails?
Heads.
It is tails. Tails. Lauren, would you like to go first or defer to the second half?
I will go first.
Lauren will go first. Okay, and we have a good luck here from one of our previous contestants, Alianka. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Okay. All right, Lauren, I'm giving you the black pen, and you pick a category, please.
Okay. I will pick geography.
Geography.
I was always good at geography.
Guys, it's a tough one. You ready? Get ready with that buzzer. Not too quick, though. Name one state that borders Mexico. Andrea.
Texas.
California. Arizona. New Mexico. And Texas. That is correct. I forgot what number I forgot to cross off the number. Okay. And it's your board.
Dude, I didn't have my reading glasses. I'm like, the principles of American government.
Principles of American government. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Lauren.
It declared independence from Great Britain.
It announced our independence from Great Britain, declared our independence from Great Britain, said that the U.S. is free, from Great Britain. And I forgot to mention one thing, and that is, although there are 3 different versions of this answer that you could give, Lauren just giving one, is enough. They only want one. Unless it says to give 2, give 1. And I will always tell a story because I love it. I love this client that I was with at a naturalization interview. He was so proud of how well he knew the answers. He knew every single one. And he kept trying to give all the answers, and the officer was like, stop. Like,
there's no extra credit.
I'm not amused. And I was like, you're doing good, just one answer, move on. Like, so he starts like explaining what this like Civil War was all about.
That's awesome.
Gosh, I might have given an answer. All right. Lauren, it is on your board.
Okay. I will choose recent American history and other historical information.
Recent American history and other historical information. Before he was Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? Lauren.
World War II.
World War II. That's a toughie. That is a toughie.
We had the longest day about Normandy. I know that.
Okay. Andrea, you're bored.
Recent American history.
Recent American history and other historical information. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Andrea.
The Civil Rights Movement.
Let's find out. Civil Rights Movement. That is correct. Guys, I hope somebody does get an answer wrong, though, because if you've seen any of my other shows, I really like the guy that comes up when someone gets it wrong. So I may be rooting against you. Okay, Lauren, you're bored.
Let's go with symbols.
Symbols. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Lauren.
To represent the 13 original colonies.
13 original colonies. That is correct. Guys are on a roll already. Okay. And Andrea's bored.
Rights and responsibilities.
Rights and responsibilities. So this one you got to give us 2, okay, to get the answer right. 1, you do not get half credit. What are 2 ways Americans can participate in their democracy? Andrea.
You can vote and you can run for office, public office.
Vote, run for office, join a political campaign, help with a campaign, join a civic group, join a community group, give an elected official your opinion on an issue, contact elected officials, support or oppose an issue or policy, write to a newspaper. You gave the first 2, so that is correct. And it is Lauren's board.
I will go with 1800s.
1800s.
Oh, the buzzer's not. Okay, never mind.
Name one more fought by the United States in the 1800s. Lauren.
The Civil War.
The War of 1812, that's my favorite one because it has 1800 in there. Mexican-American War, Civil War, Spanish-American War. We were in a lot of wars.
That's a lot. I was going to say that, yes.
All right. Andrea, it's your board.
System of government.
System of government. I don't know why there's a question mark here. Name your U.S. representative. Lauren?
Nydia Velasquez.
Let's find out. You have the same state, but different representatives.
Yeah.
Now, I had this one based on your zip code. I had Yvette.
11232 zip code.
The zip code you gave me.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably what I gave you.
But what I did see,
I could challenge this.
What I did see was that it wasn't like some zip codes overlapped.
Yeah, I think it's a weird kind of gerrymandered zone.
So how confident are you that you know who your representative is?
I'm pretty confident.
Because I didn't look
for percentage.
Because I was like, what are the chances it's the other one? So apparently it was the other one. I will give you the points because I believe you. But if it turns out you win by one,
banned.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to rescind and do a decrowning and everything. So for now, we'll give you those points. And I apologize for not having the right one. But that was the first time I've come across that. I was actually legitimate.
Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but
I would usually. I mean, actually, people don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
In the last year, I don't think there wasn't a race in 2020, so I haven't voted on that since I've lived here. Actually, since I've lived at this address.
So my guess is if you were at USCIS, this is what I think, and this happened because I have a feeling they wouldn't realize this in advance, or maybe they just wouldn't ask the question if they saw there were two. But I would think they would give you it. Well, I guess it depends on the officer. I'm going to be a nice officer. I'm going to give it to you.
Okay, thank you.
But had you gotten a marine officer, you would have got this. Oh, he went to the back. All right. Okay. Andrew, it's your board.
System of government.
Lauren, you got disconnected from the buzzer.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Okay.
Okay, you're back. All right, system of government. You guys should know this as lawyers. What does the judicial branch do? Andrea.
It reviews laws, interprets the law.
Final answer?
Oh, it reviews. It interprets the law.
You could that I just was confirming that was your final answer. Reviews laws, explains laws. I don't see interpret, but you went with review, so we'll go with review. And interpret, explain. I would give it to you either way. Resolve disputes about the law. Decide if a law goes against the U.S. Constitution. So you get the points. Lauren, it's your board.
Okay. Let's go with colonial period and independence.
Colonial period and independence. Oh, this one. We're not. I told you if I misclick by even a little bit, that's what happens. Okay. Why did the colonists fight the British? Andrea.
For sovereignty, for freedom to represent themselves.
Because of high taxes, taxation without representation, because the British Army stayed in their houses, quartering, because they didn't have self-government. What was your answer?
For self-representation, for freedom to represent themselves.
I believe that falls under because of high tax. Oh.
Because of.
Damn it! So, you get the correct. You get the correct, and I apologize for the expletive. This is a family show. I know kids are watching. I meant I was just frustrated, and that was inappropriate. I am so sorry. Okay, Andrea, it's your board though, and you got that one correct.
Okay. The buzzer's supposed to be green? Yes. Okay. Sorry. I'm gonna say geography.
Geography. We're on the East Coast, so I don't know if you guys are going to get this one. What ocean is on the West Coast of the United States? Lauren.
The Pacific Ocean.
The Pacific. Okay. And it is your board.
Let's see. I'll go with Principles of American government.
Principles of American government. What is the economic system in the United States? Andrea.
Capitalism.
Capitalist economy, market economy. Very good. And it's your board.
Recent American history.
Recent American history and other historical information. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Andrea.
He was a civil rights leader.
Fought for civil rights, worked for equality for all. That is correct. You might not be able to be showing your kids, Laura. She might not be showing your kids how to lose. It's very close.
It's the buzzer. The buzzer.
Okay. But Lauren, it is your board.
Let's do holidays.
Holidays. This one gets me so angry. All right. This is a PowerPoint presentation, people. That's what's going on here. All right. We're ready. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. Lauren.
President's Day and Independence Day.
New Year's Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, President's Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, Columbus Day, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas Day. That is correct. And I'm not going to tell you where we're at. I will just tell you that we are all tied up. It is real tight right now, guys. Anybody can win. Okay? And Andrea, it is your board.
We'll do systems of government.
Systems of government. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power? Andrea.
To print money.
Print paper money. Mint coins. Declare war. Create an army. Make treaties. Set foreign policy. It looks like you guys went I'm going to know the first answer route, which is very smart. You guys are getting the first 2. I like it. All right. Lauren's board.
Okay. Let's go with system of government again.
Ooh, system of government. Toughy. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? Lauren.
4.
Quattro. That's correct. And it's Andrea's board.
Do principles of American government.
Principles of American government. What do we call the first 10 amendments? Andrea.
The Bill of Rights.
Bill of Rights. That is correct. Now, I don't want to give anything away, but it's Lauren's board, and one of you, I can't say who, is one away from declaring victory. Okay? So, Lauren, please pick the category.
Oh, this is important. Let's see.
Most important decision of your life.
I'll do geography again.
Geography. Guys, ready? Because this game is partially about reflexes. Partially.
And listening skills.
All right. What is the capital of the United States? Andrea.
Washington, D.C.
George Washington, D.C.?
Washington, D.C.
George Washington, D.C. I just wanted to do that, guys. Just be so cute, and I feel so bad, and nobody, like, everybody gets... I'm gonna stop using attorneys for this because you guys are too good. Okay, that was correct. With that, we go to our final score. Let's find out who the winner is.
Where's the puppy?
Tail roll, please. And the winner is Andrea. Congratulations, Andrea. Lauren, you were like right there. I'm sure if your finger was slightly faster.
Oh my God, the bus is stuck at red. I'm like, it's definitely a buzzing issue too. Like you said, the reflex and the buzz. I'm like, it's red. It's not turning.
Waiting for you to finish the question. And I looked up my representative on house.gov. Yeah, I was correct. It's Nydia Velasquez for my exact address. So I think my zip code has multiple representatives.
So at least I wasn't wrong that there's multiple ones. And you get an honorable mention because you knew that. But I did see that and I was like, you know.
When you look at the zip code, it does just show those two, and then you have to type in your full address, and then it shows who it is.
I wonder how many districts are like that.
I don't know, but looking at the shape of the district, it goes kind of all over. It's like a weird looking map.
I'm sure there's a lot of districts like that.
Yeah.
That is what we call gerrymandering.
Yeah.
They're redoing it this year too.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have been fantastic. I appreciate your participation. Andrea, you're gonna have to teach your kids that lesson another day. But now you can show what a graceful winner is like, because that's equally important.
Yes. No, and Lauren's a perfect example of what happens.
I'll show Yogi what a graceful winner is, or a graceful loser is.
Well, Yogi Bear didn't lose that much. So.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Fun. Thank you for this was fun.
So thank you so much for participating. And I hope everyone watching learned something, at least a little bit about the naturalization test, if not a little bit about America, our lovely country that we all live in together. So we will be back in, I think, 2 more weeks with another episode of Are You Smart and Naturalized Citizen? I already do have 2 attorneys lined up. So our show after that won't have attorneys, I think, because if you're watching this and you're a high school teacher, or you know a high school teacher who wants to participate, that's where we're going next with this, because I would love to see high school teachers, maybe against their students, maybe not, maybe against each other. I don't know. It's whatever our audience likes. But tune in again in 2 weeks and to find out where we decided to go with that for another episode and to learn a little bit more about what it takes to become a U.S. citizen. Thank you all for watching and have a great night.
Thank you. Good night, ladies.
Good night.